Zay-P the I am. I am that I am, as you are that you are, for we are all that we are. So I'm going back in with some light language for the collective to work through these issues that I'm feeling in the solar plexus chakra. Now, basically, if you didn't catch the last video, which was probably over on TikTok, we went a little bit just explaining about how all this issue with the social medias, these filters that we're using, changing everybody's faces, has been messing with people's perception of self. It's been invalidating people. It's been making people feel unworthy. And people are actually getting their own intentions mixed up and confused. They're basically coming from places where they're doing it for the gram rather than doing it for themselves. And when you start to live life for others, or when you start to live life at the behest of others, begging for the acceptance of others, not really in your own alignment, not really accepting yourself, well, then you start to have pretty much a shitty experience on this plane, and we're not here for that. So in order to start working through a little bit of this, I'm tapped in with my guides, and we're going to just do a little bit of a light language offering to empower the solar plexus chakra and our own self-worth and our own worthiness through our own divine connection with source, and this through our own divine connection with life. Us as expressions of life, us as expressions of divine. Shoot, you can sit on your lazy ass and you will still be worthy. Not to say that that is the goal. We're here because we want to fulfill things. We want to grow. We want to have experiences. But the point being that there's nothing that you could do would ever make you feel, which would ever make you unworthy. And so as long as you know that and you know your own worthiness, when you come to these social media platforms and you do your little, your TikTok videos and you're getting on there, you can come from a space where you are giving of yourself in love. You're giving of your light with joy. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it to feed into the world because that fulfills you. You're not doing it because you're trying to get a bunch of likes. You're not doing it for vanity metrics or because you want acceptance or you think these people will like you, right? So let's get our minds together, right? And I want to invite you all to just take a few deep breaths. Relax yourselves. Now the solar plexus being right below the heart, this is the heart space in the center of your being, kind of right below that dip in between the rib cage. This is the area is your solar plexus. And if you're sensitive and you care and you allow yourself to feel, you can feel this energy as it comes in. I'm going to allow the light language to flow. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Ya ni atua. Hai. Suaya. Shusia. Anita toka ira inyai. Yonataia kawai nia sasai arotuku. Si ano sukuya. Sanati ai no ai tata. So akiaruni ani ais. So ai yartu. Naya tuaya kayara no ai kia. Yanoaya yokoani tata ai. Yanoaya kaya saya. Noaira tukuai ta awai yanyikunai yanataya wanai tutaka You are divine just as you look outwards towards the divine, striving and wishing to grow and be more and embody more of that. All of that resides within you, and it is a simple clearing of your energy in order to feel and tap into that. You're always worthy. You are always beautiful. You are always a light shining for the world to see in your truth, in your authenticity. All of the filters, all of the trends, all of the ways we strive and we seek out and we reach for approval and for worthiness, for love from others to make us feel whole. It is always there. It is always within. We give that with ourselves. We start with acceptance. We move into self-love. And as we share that love of our self-love, we share that with the world. We give love to others unconditionally because we allow. Without that allowance be fostered into love, into complete acceptance of a being in totality. Faults and all, because all is allowed. For when we allow for ourselves, we can allow for others. And when others can feel that they have a safe space with us and being allowed to be themselves, they can move forward and share that light with others. Be your authentic self. Allow it all. Your light and your dark. Recognize that it's there and work through it. Own it. Don't reject it. It is part of your power once you use it. And as you do so, you heal and you let your light filter out to those around you. This is how you be the change. This is how your light sparks the lights of many others. Your ancestors, the guides from your deceased relatives, multidimensional aspects, the universe is all conspiring with you. You are worthy as you are. Suani Ratiyata.